Harvard just lost its first black president, and it wasn't due to a bad hair day on humidity-high graduation day. Nope, Claudine Gay got ousted in a whirlwind of accusations that her academic work was about as original as a frat boy's pickup line at 3 a.m. Plagiarism, that cardinal sin of academia, became the party favor at this Ivy League fiesta, tossed around like confetti at a Beyoncé concert, except with significantly less booty shaking. Picture this: you climb the academic ladder, dodge tenure denials like dodgeballs in gym class, and finally snag the Harvard presidency, only to have your reign shorter than a Kardashian marriage. That's what happened to Claudine. Except the bad guys weren't jealous exes with leaked sex tapes, they were political sharks with sharpened citation checkers. Why the fuss? Apparently, Claudine's work borrowed liberally from others, like a squirrel stockpiling nuts for winter, except the nuts in question were other people's brilliant ideas. This wasn't your usual academic critique, oh no. This was a targeted campaign, a meticulously planned, plagiarism party, hosted by conservative activists who wanted to silence a voice advocating for diversity and inclusion. Think of it as the academic equivalent of a fraternity hazing with plagiarism as the paddle. The weapon. Plagiarism. A word that sends shivers down every scholar's spine, now wielded like a political bazooka. Sure, if the accusations were true, it'd be like finding a typo in the Declaration of Independence, embarrassing and historically inaccurate. But the bigger picture here is terrifying. Imagine academics, especially those pushing for social justice, walking on eggshells, their every word parsed for plagiarism under a harsh political microscope. This could turn academic conferences into whispering sessions, and research papers into anxiety-inducing mad libs. The irony is thicker than a Harvard professor's tweed jacket. Those claiming to uphold academic rigor are the ones using it as a political piñata. It's not about holding scholars accountable, it's about silencing dissent, about scoring political touchdowns with borrowed vocabulary. But here's the thing, the line between accidentally paraphrasing your dog's chew toy instructions and intentionally ripping off someone else's research can be blurrier than a frat party after too much jungle juice. In specialized fields, similar language often pops up like uninvited guests at a potluck. Those plagiarism-detecting algorithms might flag innocent overlaps, turning them into ammo for political mudslinging. So, what now? First, let's ditch the political pitchforks and pick up the magnifying glass of due process. Let evidence, not outrage, determine the validity of accusations. We need CSI, academia, not Twitter warriors with #justice. Second, let's remember that academic freedom shouldn't be a casualty in this plagiarism party. Diverse voices, even those challenging the status quo, are the lifeblood of intellectual discourse. Silencing them through weaponized plagiarism is like trying to cure hiccups with a kazoo, ineffective and frankly, a bit embarrassing. Finally, let's not forget the human cost. For Claudine Gay, this wasn't just about academic scrutiny, it was about navigating a system where she needed to be twice as good just to be seen as half as qualified. We need to create an environment where scholars of all backgrounds can thrive without fear of being next in line for the plagiarism hunting party. The fall of Harvard's president is a reminder that academic ideals can be easily trampled underfoot by political agendas. But let's not let this be the new normal. Let's keep the party going, but with intellectual discourse as the music and critical thinking as the punch. And maybe, just maybe, we can leave the plagiarism accusations at the door, along with the bad Hawaiian shirts and questionable dance moves. Remember, the pursuit of truth thrives on open discourse, not on political scorekeeping. So let's raise a glass, figuratively, of course, academic freedom doesn't mix well with spilled wine, to a future where scholars can speak their minds without fear of being accused of literary larceny. After all, even at the fanciest academic party, originality should always be the guest of honor.